thought you.
This nigga
Yo. We back, yo, we back.
Smoked Out Saturdays.
Smoked Out Saturdays. We never tell y'all what y'all watching because you should know.
Right.
You know, it's on the fucking title of the shit.
A lot of things we do that.
We never introduce who we are.
Yeah, we be kind
like,
of dropping the ball because we be high and shit.
Yeah.
But, you know what
You
I'm
know.
saying? This is Smoked Out Saturdays.
We here.
We got the guests.
We got
our
our
whole
guest
show.
on the couch.
On the
with us.
couch.
With us, sitting around. You know what I'm saying?
Chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all might know who this guy is.
Y'all should know who he is.
I don't know how to
not
introduce
look at
him.
myself when I'm on the screen.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what happens. You know.
I don't know how to introduce him though. Is he a rapper or an actor or a fashion model or activist? Like
I'm going with rapper first.
what I'm gonna go with rapper
I might not
first.
go with rapper because Kanye said that's like saying nigga.
I'm gonna go with.
And I can't go that.
Give me artists. Let me get artists.
Artist. There you
I
go.
get artists.
He's an artist.
That's a umbrella over all of that shit.
We here with the artist Vic Mensa.
Vic Mensa.
Sadly.
what it is.
Wait, where's Jamal? Hey, Jamal, come
Oh
here.
yeah, we got
Jamal. We got Jamal too.
Jamal, come here, boy.
He said, "What's up?"
Right. He said what? Right. You
Jamal
came
Malik X.
You got Jamal Malik X in the
Jamal
building.
Malik X. Look, you on TV, Jamal. Look at you, man. Oh, you just peed on the
He's
floor.
awesome.
I'm gonna have to find that.
You know what I mean?
And he accomplished one of his fears today too. He jumped off the couch, nigga.
Pass me that.
Jamal, you on TV,
Yo, we
man?
smoking Tyson raps.
We smoking Tyson raps.
What was that
This
like,
Mike
man?
Tyson shit?
Them is, yeah.
Mike
Mike
Tyson
Tyson got his own rap, nigga.
Man, what was that like? You kicked it with Mike. What was that like, bro?
I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing. So, I'm talking to Mike. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm from Chicago, from the South Side of shit. He like, you from Chicago, man? You know my man, he a producer, he work with Kanye. I'm like, where you going with this? He like, yeah, my man, Malik, you know, he work with Kanye. That's crazy. I'm like, Malik Yusuf? He like, yeah, I was locked up with him in Indiana in the 90s. That's crazy.
Yes,
I
sir.
ain't gonna lie. And y'all know Mo, man, that's my ace. That's my big bro. You know what I mean? I be with Mo all the time.
Right.
He is always telling me some unbelievable stories.
that actually happened and shit.
I had to abduct the pastor because he was a white supremacist. I got in a shootout with the police in Kentucky. You know what I mean?
Wicked.
The crazy
Stories.
He never mentioned holding down
like,
Mike Tyson
in jail.
In jail, cause I'm like, man, what you was locked up for? He was like, for my rape case. You know what I mean? So it was that one. You know what I mean? It was that time.
I lost my light in the coat.
He never mentioned holding down the
Iron
rape.
Mike Tyson.
You brought it up to him.
Yeah, I did. He was like,
oh yeah, man. Yeah.
He said he was.
Oh, Mike, yeah. Michael?
Yeah, he said he was locked up for some on a false identity, because I guess you could do that back in the 90s. You could pretend to be somebody else.
Yes, you could. Okay, I'm gonna ask you niggas one more time for a fucking lighter.
Yeah, y'all got a lighter in there? My lighter's in my coat.
Jamal, what you doing, man?
I go.
What's the name of this fucking show? We got the weed. Isn't this show called Smoked Out Goddamn Saturdays?
Oh, Smokeless Saturdays.
Smokeless fucking Saturdays, man.
Hey.
My bad. Anyway, now.
That shit sounds so real.
Hey, we gotta shout out Malik Yusuf though.
We might
Shout out,
need
put out
Malik
his
on
we definitely need Mo.
We gotta get you on the show.
Cause he put his plaque from 808s and Heartbreak and Heroes on 103rd. That's my home heroes. That's my heroes. That's so good. And every day it's in there. It was in there. They took it out. I think he took it back. That's my heroes. Like,
See the V-Shoes, man.
nigga, if you from off 75th, 75th heroes, your heroes,
You
nigga.
see Lil Jamal,
You not-
Malik X
I
matched
asked
up,
him, bro.
you know what I mean? Yeah, you see Lil
They
Aki.
know who I am, man.
You see Lil Mo, man.
Go in there, ask
Mini
the
Mo.
ladies, man. Go
You
ask
all
the
well,
ladies in there,
Jamal?
man. They know who I am. Go ask for Marcus.
Jamal,
I asked.
you well, Mo?
I went to that Heroes that Larry talking about.
You
and
well,
they didn't
Mo?
know who he was.
Ask Marcus who Larry is.
Come on, man, don't be
He gonna say, you talking about
come
Larry
with
with the
that
hose?
type of energy, man. Come on, Jamal, you well, Mo? You well?
You all good vibes only, huh?
Yeah, I want good vibes on the hell. You got my son in the building.
You know what I mean?
You right.
He always trying to put me down, man.
I
You know,
keep just I try to keep all energies
Let me see that light.
positive around Aki. you know?
That's fair. That's
See that
fair.
lighter, bro.
Well, yeah, anyway, we need to get into it. We had a sad week, man. Well, how was everybody's Thanksgiving?
It would be good if I
My
got
shit
that
was
light.
blessed.
My Thanksgiving was cool.
What's
I
up,
had
Aki?
3 different Thanksgiving dinners.
You well?
Yeah,
There's too
man.
much smoke for you? There's too much weed
I
smoke?
converted a
All right, come
non-macaroni
on.
eater to eating
Get up out
macaroni.
of here. Come on.
Doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, I did the Lord's work for sure. I made the macaroni this Thanksgiving, so shout out to that.
I was really proud of myself
It was
when
fire,
I saw
too,
Log
super
Cannon
fire.
post his macaroni recipe.
I've been training
And it
for
was very
it, you know what I
similar to
mean?
mine.
For years, I've been
I be
competing with
making
my
the
mama.
macaroni.
I'm on the right
I be
track.
making the mac and cheese, I ain't gonna lie. But, as y'all know, my mama white. And my pops is African, so it's not like a high stakes.
On what the
situation.
macaroni on,
Right,
like it don't have to be
right,
super
right.
great.
It
My
could
pops
be-
won't even eat macaroni.
It could be
and
fucked
cheese.
up,
He's
man.
like, this shit ain't supposed to be for dinner.
That's what people say.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Africa, brother.
He from Ghana.
So is it about jollof rice in your household?
It's about jollof for sure. We had
Did y'all
some
have
jollof.
that on Thanksgiving?
Kami mama actually made some, so he brought some over to my family. Okay.
And I said that, it was like, I never see rice on tables that's, unless they African or Spanish, never really see rice on tables. The people in New Orleans got so mad at me. Cause I was like, cause y'all do it, but that's just like being Spanish or African. Y'all from Louisiana, y'all have a whole different culture down there. In Mississippi, they ain't serving no fucking rice on the table.
No, my grandmother served rice with every meal.
Let's say South Carolina.
We
They
eat
serve
rice
some.
every
I'm
meal.
talking about a Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about Thanksgiving, bro.
My grandmother served rice.
Thanksgiving, we didn't have no rice. I ain't-
Y'all didn't have no rice on Thanksgiving?
I mean, the rice from Kami mama.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, African people will do that.
Right.
African
but-
people that serve rice with everything.
With everything. They find a reason to do it. Dessert that shit. Rice cakes.
Rice pudding.
Rice pudding.
Well, yeah, no, we had a sad week though, man. Other than
a happy Thanksgiving.
Well, you know, with all of the, we lost a few.
Yeah, we
people,
lost.
you know what I'm saying?
I only remember 2 that we had put on there, but we lost. Well, first we lost Dolph.
We lost Dolph.
That's number 1.
Very unfortunate.
God bless.
Super goofy, man.
Really
what happened,
disappointed.
like,
I was really disappointed, man.
and we still don't know what happened.
Jamal's upset too.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that shit.
Mom's upset about Dolph too.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It looked like the internet detectives
Cracked
solved
the case?
goddamn it.
I don't
Solved
know.
it.
Really, they found out who did
I don't know, man.
I seen they got some people arrested. Like people was matching up plates and
I mean,
from different YouTube videos. And
I'm
fuck
seeing
with
like 3 different ways that this happened, and I don't know which one to believe. So I just, I leave it to God, And
Well, I heard the shooters are gone. I heard one of the shooters died at the scene. He got shot by Dolph homie, and the other shooter got
Oh, okay.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, I did hear that, but I didn't put it together like that though. Okay.
The people that put the hit out took care of at least the last one, I believe.
Right. They just canceled the loose end. Jamal, that's crazy.
I heard about that comedian that got murked for saying some shit on his Facebook about Dolph.
Yeah, D Buddy. Yeah, he got killed.
You will.
Fuck all that, man.
What's happening?
That was bad.
Dolph is gonna be missed for sure. I thought it was his time. I thought he was about to take off like for real this time.
You are
His
well
last
known.
album was good. I thought his next album was gonna be elevated. You know what I mean? But we ain't even get it. Same shit with Nip. We probably it's probably made up. But it's just like, man, I'm sick
They
of
got it. I mean, his music gonna go through the roof right now. They're gonna drop all types.
all
of
that shit. But it's like, I don't like that shit, man. Because it be taken away, kind of.
I be questioning. Well, I guess in his case, since he was independent,
It's gonna be cool.
it's gonna be good because it's gonna go to his family. In a lot of these situations, though, it does feel like record labels almost have an incentive
Yeah, I mean
They trying to recoup or
definitely
something.
have
for their
insurance
artists
on.
to die young. You know what I mean?
They
Because
have
you know
insurance on the artist for sure.
the streaming gonna go up exponentially after they die. Probably 3 out of 10 of the artists on the radio
went
at
up
any given
300.
time is
The
dead.
record business
But I mean, that's
always
not new
been
though.
grimy.
Yeah, I mean, because who made all the bread off of Pac and Biggie dying?
Yeah, that shit fucked
I
up.
feel like
Arista.
Puff is a little different too though, because Puff literally made the records. You know what I mean?
They're
But-
not like Arista
But
or whoever.
I'm talking about
Jive,
up top,
like
though. Yeah,
up top, Clive
yeah.
Davis, like them the guys that
Yeah.
cash.
Buddy
Word.
and them. Buddy and them. Buddy and them
That's
got
what
all
I'm
that
talking
shit. Pop Smoke shit, they keep putting out albums for him. It's
You will.
And they should have put that whole album out like that. They should have
What's up, man?
I feel like they need to, you know, if you're gonna put out an album for somebody after they pass, you need to do it right. Like, you always gotta make it, like, first of all, you gotta go through the people who the person was around, you know what I mean? Like, it don't need to go through just, we gonna get any random rappers who made
What did
be
they
hot.
call them?
Right.
Well, you know what I
Yeah,
hated?
post-posthumous.
I never was into Biggie duets. I never was into
Nah,
that.
me neither.
I was never feeling it.
Only the ones. It was a couple original ones that was on there.
The
like,
whole concept. I
feel like
never
the one
really
with
feeling.
Like the one with Sadat X and shit. Like those was. It was some that was real. I feel like.
Yeah.
But them ones that they just
It's the
put
Biggie
together.
duets.
Yeah,
I wasn't
I don't
really
need to
feeling
hear.
Jazzy Faye and Biggie.
I don't want to hear Jazzy Faye, Biggie, and motherfucking
112.
Goddamn, what's my man Schmitty from Florida? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, Smitty had to get his in. You know what I'm saying? He was a writer.
But no, we lost the young brother though too though.
Yeah. That one was really sad, actually.
That is very sad.
I don't remember his last
Twain,
name.
he was he had blew up on
We
What
about to
we
eat
about to eat
that.
at? Yeah.
Anybody who has a girlfriend knows about this dude.
Yeah.
It's me.
Where we
You've been
about to
sent
eat
this.
at? You seen this a million times.
You've heard it somewhere. Where we about to eat at?
What we about to eat?
Shorty passed. He had like 25 surgeries in his short life.
Yeah, he had
crazy
cancer. That's why he was so heavy.
In
When
his
he
face,
when
he
he
had
made,
like some kind of.
yeah, when
it
he
was
made
a
the video where we about to
medication
eat at, he
thing.
was coming from the doctor's appointment.
Right.
You know, he was trying to figure out where he was about to eat
He
at.
passed.
He bad. It's sad. You know what I mean?
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, we always gotta bring it down before we bring it up. So let's get out of this.
Yeah, and then
somebody
randomly, fucking Malcolm X daughter
Oh
passed.
shit! Right.
I don't even know
I don't
nothing
even
about
know.
that.
Elia Shabazz.
Malika.
Malika.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She
Yeah,
was
like,
found
just
found
found
dead
dead.
in her apartment. Like
Early 50s, right?
what?
She, yeah.
Early 50s. She was young.
Wow,
she was
God
young.
bless her.
That's
yeah,
fucked
you know,
up,
so
man.
that's what I meant. Like we got a lot of
We should
sad.
get past this now, right?
Yeah.
That was the last one, right?
Cool.
So
That
we
was the
just got to
last
get
one,
them. They love at the beginning of the
That
show.
got
We want
sad.
to get
Yeah,
that
we
shit.
always give up
you know
our
what I'm saying?
RIPs.
Jamal,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
sorry,
saying?
man.
He like curled up, he's sad.
This Jamal Malik ex.
Right. He's like, man.
So now, I guess let's take a break. Maybe we just scratch it.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
What's that beat?
Huh.
That beat.
That's Far Side. We back. Yo, we back. Let me see that lighter, man. That's Far Side. Take your time and make your mind. I forget I'll find it. I
Far
can't.
Side, one of my favorite groups.
Far Side was amazing. They get no love either.
I was just thinking about a Far Side
Nobody ever talks about
lyric today that I've been knowing this song by heart for probably a decade plus, maybe 15 years.
Ain't it
And I
crazy?
just understood this one line. He said, "The bud, not the beer, because the bud makes me wiser." I never realized.
Put it together.
I never put it together, dude. You know what I mean? I was just thinking about that today.
That's a good one.
So what's this next topic? Because I really don't even know. You said you scratching something.
Yeah, fuck that. That's some other shit. But though, so did y'all know now in Illinois, they don't have probable cause to stop you
In your car.
if your car smell like weed. Give it up for
They
that.
don't have
so.
probable cause to search you.
They can't.
Y'all might have to call that up. I did not send that, but
I ain't
yes,
gonna lie to you though.
This is the truth.
It's a victory, but also they ass don't follow the law.
They don't.
You feel me? Like they've been pulling me over. I've been getting pulled over a lot lately. Like I got pulled over by my studio on the low end. So I'm in the alley behind my office. You know what I mean? It's my spot, and I'm taking the trash out of my car. I'm on like Vincennes. You know what I mean? The alley behind Vincennes. This ain't downtown Chicago or some shit. Taking the trash out of my car. You feel me? I noticed the police behind me. So I'm like, boom, I'm done with it. Get in the car, drive off. You motherfuckers pull me over, run up on me, talking about, you ain't got no guns in the car? I'm like, nah, but you know what I mean, what's going on? By the time they let me go, they like, yeah, well, you was obstructing the alley. I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the law now.
Yeah.
Obstructing the alley.
Yeah, that's a law.
That's what you gonna pull me over
That's
for.
cap though. What I'm
Right.
saying is
Yeah.
they gonna use something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
no,
always
they-
gonna be something. You know what I mean?
They be on that bullshit. I love how they first question is always where your gun.
Yeah,
at,
but
bro.
it'll all.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it'll get you. They can't. The
It'll
case
get you
won't
off of
hold.
court. Yeah. It'll get you off of court.
So say you coming in and you real nasty, your car nasty and dirty, and you get pulled over, and they say it's because they smell weed. You know what I'm saying? That case ain't gonna hold. Shit, I like it. I take it. I feel like it's a win for the streets.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's a win for the streets.
Especially with the weed now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a win for the streets. Cause it's like, how can you? Yeah, it's like
Yeah, that's not
that shit.
that's
like
pretty good.
I've gotten pulled over so many times and got the car towed apart, nigga.
Cause your car smell
Word.
like weed.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
My car always smell like weed, whether I done smoked in it or didn't smoke in it.
Right.
Yeah, smell like weed. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good thing, but yeah,
No, that's a
tend
blessing.
I tend to agree with Vic though that like it'll just be something else. I mean, you know, like don't get too happy about it. You know what I mean? Because tomorrow is
Reckless.
yeah, don't get too reckless
Yeah,
with
nah,
it. You know
I
what
ain't
I'm
saying nah.
Like,
Yeah, I
don't
ain't
get
say
Motherfuckers
pull
be
up
getting
to the
real
police
reckless.
station blowing.
What they talking about is some whole driving under the influence of cannabis, but I feel like I'm a better driver when I'm out.
Most people are, and they slower
Because
drivers.
I drive slower, I'm more focused.
You looking?
You know what I mean?
I'm watching whole other shit while I'm driving and shit like that. I never noticed that billboard.
I mean, you do have tweakers though, so
Yeah, it's a lot of tweakers.
it's a lot of tweakers.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's on
I
them,
don't
man.
know, like like for new smokers, maybe I don't need to be smoking and driving. You know, like
Yeah,
you
that's
know what I'm saying? Like so, I get it.
If you ain't take driver's ed, you might not need to smoke and drive. You know?
People could not.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
ain't take
mean
driver's
anybody.
ed.
You mean anybody who just didn't
You
really
don't have
take
to
it?
take
Yeah.
driver's
No, you right. I'm just thinking about like, damn, that's a lot of people.
I go fast. I was even cheating in driver's ed. I'm like, this is some shit I actually need, but I was cheating my way right through that.
How else do you pass, man?
That's the only way
I used to always tell niggas, so you mean to tell me you willing to fail rather than cheat?
Yeah.
That's crazy talk, man.
Super crazy.
That's crazy talk, man.
Laziness.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you better apply
Laziness.
yourself, man.
Yeah,
Pick up a
very
picture of
lazy.
Tom Brady.
Very lazy.
Yo, so did y'all know that fucking Kevin Hart is about to play goddamn Arnold
way.
Jackson?
Hey,
When you
different
sent me
shit.
that
this shit
shit,
was fake.
I was
It
like,
has to
this
be fake,
this
bro.
has to be the greatest thing that's gonna happen on
But
television.
nah,
I'ma
this is
say it
real.
again.
Wait,
Kevin
is that
Hart
what you talking about?
Kevin
is
Hart.
playing Arnold Jackson. What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
And fucking Damon Wayans is Willis.
It's
bro.
a special, right, or is it a whole
It's like,
reboot?
yeah, it's like, yeah,
It's a
that's
special,
just
right?
hilarious within
And they gonna
itself.
be, I guess, adult version.
I don't know, bro.
Arnold and Willis.
I don't know,
Dude.
bro.
And Damon Wayans is Willis?
Dude.
Damon Wayans is Willis. Kevin
that's gonna
Hart,
be crazy.
John Lithgow is fucking Mr. Drummond.
Dude.
Kevin Hart is almost, you know, that makes sense.
Let me see that lighter.
He said he what?
I said Kevin Hart, I can kind of see it.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see him as, not Willis, what's
Arnold.
Arnold, but.
Man, shit, let me see a picture of
I can
Arnold
see
Jackson,
David Wayne
bro.
and Willis too.
I can see him. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let me see a lighter.
Oh, my bad.
And them niggas
Yeah,
being
man.
grown versions,
Yeah, I don't know if it's grown versions or
it's
if
gotta
it's,
be.
I feel
It
like
might
it's,
not be. It might be a parody.
Yeah, I think it's
I
just
don't know.
the different strokes. Just like how they did
The daddy still alive?
the Jeffersons
I highly doubt it.
No,
live
the reboot.
with Jamie
Oh, yeah,
Foxx
he's still
and
alive,
Anthony
yes.
Anderson, and
Yeah,
you know that's the new thing now. They doing like these live
Yeah, I know what
shows
you're talking
and shit. They got the Annie coming out.
Look at this. Look at this. Could you imagine it?
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, that shit is gonna be amazing.
Man.
Hey, what kind of deal he signed with Netflix? Cause he getting money now.
I don't know. Kevin Hart got to show a motor trend, nigga. Him and his friends.
Yeah, like what they do? What they doing?
Him and his friends got old school.
Do he still got that
okay.
that show where he sit in the tub with athletes?
Yup.
He still got that?
Yup. The cold tub, something. or
This
whatever.
nigga got the movie, the show. I just forgot he had that movie with the little girl, like over the summer.
Yeah.
And now he got the show with Wesley Snipes, the
That
series.
shit decent, too.
I heard that shit was decent. I'ma watch it.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
Kevin
I heard it was
getting money,
decent.
Joe.
Yeah, Kevin getting his little check. Not a little check. I don't mean to call it little.
Right.
People say little, they be trying to down you. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
I see you with your little girlfriend.
Highest
You know
paid
what I
comedian
mean?
in the world.
Got you a little car.
You see your,
Right,
I see
got
your
your
little
little car.
Got
car.
you a little crib.
Okay, I
Got
see you with your little
you know,
hat.
Right, she playing fucking, what's her name?
What's his name?
Miss Garrett. The
Oh,
chick from Handmaid's Tale.
she's playing Miss Garrett,
Yeah.
not their sister.
I don't know.
They-
They probably
she
rolled
can't
her out.
be.
Remember, she
They have to
became a
use
porn
somebody
star.
younger, right?
They probably rolled her out, bro.
Because of Dana Plato being wild.
She became a porn star?
Nah, the girl, the sister.
Oh, that
sister.
chick from
I was gonna
Handmaid.
say damn.
Kimberly. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
He's like,
Oh,
what?
oh, I
Wait,
thought
she
you were about to
no.
start.
Kimberly,
That's freaky.
the chick.
Yeah, she like became like a prostitute,
Yeah,
porn
yeah,
star.
yeah.
and
What
like,
year is this
Style
picture of
wild.
Damon?
Talking down on her name like she ain't, that's not legitimate work.
It wasn't at the time.
It became.
Right.
It wasn't at the
became.
time. It was frowned upon.
It
for
happens,
many
though.
years. This was decades before OnlyFans.
Sex work is legitimate work, man.
That's
I
good
mean,
work. It make the world go round for sure.
It definitely does. But it's always. Yo, man, so I know you going to the goddamn Super concert, nigga.
to the
Oh
GD
yeah, you
concert.
definitely
The
going to
GD
the GD
concert.
Fest.
I'm going to the GD concert. I am gonna wear all red and black.
right.
Hey,
We know where your heart is.
Right.
You know where I'm
you
on.
gotta
Yeah,
be
we
in the
go-
midst of the
yeah.
people, man. This is an affair. An affair.
I was going to the concert, but I'm
I'ma
going
go-
to fucking at Rolling Loud. Fuck. Go to the GD concert and listen to they Rolling Loud.
Mm,
Or go to Rolling Loud.
I'm going to the GD concert.
I'm probably going to the GD concert too, because Rolling Loud gonna have all that SoundCloud music.
I'm straight on that.
I can't hear that shit too much. It make my ears bleed. Like
So they said the man Ye got a BBL, bro.
who? You said what?
Come on, bro. Nah, I'm dead.
Oh,
I'm
the internet said he
I'm
got a
dead
BBL,
ass.
dog.
I'm dead ass,
Unveils
nigga.
brand new body.
Bro.
Unveils.
What is this?
Unveils
news
brand new body. Immediate takeout.
That's
Media
media
takeout.
takeout.
Man say
That's a
appears
very
to have
popular
gotten a
goddamn
male
news source.
BBL.
No matter how bogus it is.
Where the picture at?
MTO?
Show me the picture. 'Cause
I'm about to
that
say
ain't no
the picture.
BBL to me.
Ye swole, nigga.
That look like Ye.
I
Yeah, I saw.
need the one with Spice Adams.
Come on,
That
man,
look like
Ye got the
Ye.
guns out.
Hey,
That look like Ye always look.
nigga he got one of the
He ain't got no BBL, but that man definitely got some light bulbs, yo.
He said he got lipo, but
Man,
he
he
ain't got
got
no
the guns
BBL,
out, bro.
man.
And
He got.
the Crocs on too.
He
Yeah,
got
they
that
gotta
fucking
cut it out.
guns out.
They gotta cut
They
it
hating
out,
on my
man.
nigga Ye.
Hey, that was the picture that
They
they
gotta
used
cut
to
it
say he
out.
had the BBL.
Between the lipo and the rainbow.
That man looked like he
made it
was
look
just
a
leaving
man.
out the
Yeah.
crib. He going getting his groceries out the car.
They gotta cut it out with that.
He
man.
took
They
off
hating
his
on
leather
my nigga.
jacket. He just took his leather jacket off.
They trying to tear him down because of the concert,
Hey,
man.
on some funny shit though, I had post one of them memes from BMF. You know how I got Terry and Terry and his brother and shit, Terry and Demetrius, on one slide, and then the other one that got
Oh yeah, South Side, West Side shit.
exactly what's bro name? Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they got the picture of the Meach brothers. You feel me? Flannery's. Then they got the Lamar joint. The Flannery's are the most in the meme, and then Lamar and them is GDs with a bunch of Z's. So I posted that shit. And I had just happened to follow Larry Hoover Jr. right before that. Why Larry Hoover Jr. respond to it? That's the first interaction we had
Yes, sir.
with a laughing face. I'm like, ha 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 ha.
It's a joke. I fuck with the movement.
What you think about that? You think they gon'
What is
they
going
gon'
on?
you think it'll be
I'm
successful?
completely in support. I think it's an amazing thing, you know, because I, for many years, have been on the Breakfast Club and all the platforms I step onto for the last few years, speaking on Chief's situation, on Chief Malik's situation, and I 100% feel that Chief Malik, Jeff Fort, for anybody watching who's not familiar, is a political prisoner, you know, and Chief is in the same facility, same Supermax in Florence, Colorado, that Larry Hoover is. And Chief and Larry Hoover communicate, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like their plight, their battle is one and the same. In effect, it's like two sides of the same coin in my mind. So I think that it's brilliant to have Kanye bringing this level of power to the movement to free Larry Hoover, and I feel that that only benefits also the freedom of Jeff Fort.
Yeah, I saw his, I think it was his grandson or nephew, post on Facebook. They was talking about how they feel like it should bring that same, what you saying, like it should bring awareness to the same situation. They got shirts with both of their pictures, like one face type shit, Hoover and Fort. I'm trying to find one so I can buy that motherfucker, because I like that shit.
I like that too. That sounds hard. I need one of those.
Yeah, I gotta find. I hit them on the Facebook yesterday for it.
And you know what Kanye been saying, and in bringing public awareness to it, is a lot of the same things that we all been saying. That you take Larry Hoover or Jeff Fort, and you give them the same opportunities that a Bill Gates or Steve Jobs had in life, and you see the same, not the same results, but you see a completely different outcome from what happened being born into poverty, violence, and the ghetto, and having a talent for organizing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, those are brilliant minds. To be able to form organizations and have the impact that they've had that still reverberates so many decades later, it's like, these are genius men, you know what I mean, that were really raised in the belly of the beast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's what you get.
And that shit, just like how it's funny, like if you black, it's because they black, that's not going on, because like when the Catch Me If You Can nigga, he turned around and get to work for them and get to catch people who do the
work for the
shit,
FBI.
You understand?
They could do the same shit with them, and they could break down a lot of shit with that, even though it's still a lot of extra shit
But I think
you
that's
can't
why they try to tie them into murders.
to keep them there.
To keep them,
To make it
in
look
prison. Yeah,
different.
to make it like a violent crime, to make it like it's
Ain't no
a
joy
danger.
out of this.
Well, Chief was really the first person that they ever gave a domestic terrorism charge to.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think it's hypocritical and also representative of how they coming that they use the word terrorist, because they always label somebody who's poor, you know what I mean, as a terrorist, somebody from a minority group. They never call themselves terrorists, you know what I mean, when they go and shoot up churches and shit like that, you know what I mean, or go blow up Aleppo and shit like that. They don't call themselves terrorists.
Nope.
But yeah, free Chief Malik, man, and free Larry Hoover, I'm with it.
Indeed.
I ain't gonna wear all red and black to the GD concert, I was just playing, but I'm not gonna wear black and blue. I'm not taking it that far. I was over there with Kanye when we was doing Donda. Over there with Kanye when we was doing Donda, writing verses and shit. And boy, I ain't never wrote so many GD bars in my life, man. Me and Malik over there, like, writing these bars. And shit. I had all sweating, like internally conflicted.
You ready to go?
Yeah, man.
I need a break, man. I need to smoke. I gotta eat. I gotta get my mind right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I had all type of bars, GD bars, man, a lot of them. It was crazy.
Yeah, when you go to Jesus World, you see a lot of the 6-point stars everywhere.
I had
It's
Jesus
like,
bars, GD bars.
Man, how do you have Jesus and GD bars? Like, that was crazy.
I don't
They
think
under
those
the
things are
and
conflicting.
you go to Jerusalem, all that shit 6-point star.
I get it, man.
All of it, nigga.
I get it.
That's true.
Everything, bro. That's GD as hell.
I know.
What you mean?
That's
I went
GD
over
as
there. I went over there and I was amazed. I was like, the
You was in
guys.
Jerusalem?
I went to Jerusalem, bro. I
Yeah, me
seen
too.
all the shit. So I seen the.
What did you have going on over there?
I was with my pops, man. He had some
That's
kind of
dope.
shit. He
Was
was
y'all
doing.
in Israel or did
We went
you
to
go
Israel.
Palestine?
I think we went to Palestine. Hell yeah, I'm tweaking. We did go to Palestine because our tour guide was Jewish and they made him get off the bus before we went to Palestine. When we got into the shit, they was like, you gotta get off the bus. And dude got on there, he immediately was like, everything he told you, most of what he told you is a lie. He was like, Jesus didn't look like him. He didn't look like me. He looked like y'all. Everybody was black on the bus. Right.
Niggas was sold.
Yeah, it's over with. They took us to some kind of... We got back on that bus. They wasn't listening to that nigga. They was singing songs and shit.
Hey, we was doing funny shit. I was over there like on some blacktivism shit. and we was all through Palestine. And so it was the inverse. It was like our mans who, one of the Muslim brothers who's from Detroit, but also originally from Jerusalem, he had to get off the bus when we was finna go into Israel. Because even though he was born in Jerusalem, if you Palestinian, you can't come through there freely. So he had to get off. It was his birthday and shit. Everybody's sad as hell, you feel me?
Yeah, they be on
Motherfuckers
that.
decided to pull it, you know what I'm saying? So he got back on the bus and was kind of like, trying to disguise himself and shit like that. So we going to the checkpoint, and I had the idea, I was like, man, we should be a gospel group, you know, because we all black, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, we should be a gospel group. So we pull up to the checkpoint, motherfuckers start praise and worship, motherfuckers, hallelujah, hands in the air and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we get to the checkpoint, we playing the music. Mind you, we was playing the most Arab music of all time before that. It was like, Yalla Habibi. The song was called Yalla Habibi. You know what I mean? We turned that shit off, put on some praise the Lord shit. Motherfuckers get to the checkpoint. The IDF soldiers, they get on, they got the M16s on them. All I remember is I seen this nigga, I was like, praise Jesus, I put my hands in the air like that.
Make you holler, won't
I swear to God, folks them got on and off the bus so fucking quick. Like they was like,
Oh yeah,
they
they
was
good.
like these goof ass.
We outta here.
These niggas tweaking.
We out of here.
We going from had to finesse that, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy over there. I ain't
Yeah, that
gonna
shit
lie.
is definitely. I told this nigga that a minute ago though. Like they carry big guns out there. Like they don't
That's
have. They
crazy
got a
over there.
handgun on the side.
Yeah.
But they carrying a big
It was
gun.
kind of wild because it was like, I'd be over there and one thing that was glaringly obvious was that I was not the nigga of this situation.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm in Jerusalem and I'm just sitting there cooling, me and Mark Lamont Hill, and we see like a Palestinian dude, young kid, getting thrown up against the wall by the soldiers. Now the soldiers are young too because they're all like 18, 19,
Kicking ass.
fucking inscribed, you gotta do it as an Israeli citizen.
Right.
Yep.
So they throwing the kid against the wall, the Palestinian kid. They was probably accused him of throwing rocks or some shit. That's a crime over there.
Yeah.
And so the nigga, the Palestinian nigga that is, you know, I could see, I don't understand what he's talking about, but I could see what he's getting at through his body language. It seems like, boy, if you took that motherfucking, you took that suit off and that badge off, I'd beat your ass.
Right.
Like some shit that
Yeah,
we'd
yeah.
tell the police. I could see it all in his eyes and what he was, and I'm just sitting back like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like, looking at it, I was like, damn, I'm really not the nigga over here.
Man,
Like,
that's wild as
They
hell.
ain't even gonna do that shit.
and it
to
was
you.
weird though because although it was like heavy, it was also like, damn, this kind of cool to not be the nigga
Right,
somewhere.
right,
I was
right,
like,
right.
I'm not even the nigga, you know what I mean? I wish it didn't have to be you, but this
damn.
this is decent. I even got on some white boys. It was crazy. Then we was in like the East or the West Bank in Palestine. I got into it with some white boys. They was like British military niggas that was supposedly over there training the Palestinians. You know how they be finessing that shit. So I get into it with them because they saying goofy shit. They drunk as hell, talking about, John, good to see you, mate. And I'm like, bitch, ain't nobody over here named John. You know what I mean? Why is you playing with us? You know what I mean?
Looking around and shit
Just
like, who you?
acting
who's
weird.
John?
Exactly. That's,
Like,
what
who
we,
the fuck is
that's
John?
how we
Nigga,
look, bro. We was like, why is you playing with us? You feel me? So I end up getting into it with him and hemming one of their ass up. You know what I mean? Because he must have called me boy or some shit. So
Wait a minute. So you over here putting hands
I
and
put
feeding
hands.
niggas
I put
in
hands.
Palestine,
I put
man.
hands on the British military niggas in Palestine at the bar. Put hands on them. Then them niggas got kicked out. We sitting
Oh,
back
wow.
there
That
looking
felt
at you.
good. I know that felt
I was
great.
like, this is amazing. I'm like, what the hell?
Y'all always up in here causing some shit. Get out. Finally, somebody sees it. Like,
Finally.
Where the wildest place you been?
I mean, Palestine is up there. Wildest place, man. I snuck into Stonehenge one time. That was dope. I was off there.
Snuck.
Where the fuck is? Where
It
the
was
fuck
like a
is
sense of
Stone?
Hano. I was
Where is that?
heartbroken,
Where
and I
is-
had drank this whole.
What's
fifth of Hennessy.
Stonehenge at?
You talking about the actual
England.
goddamn
Yeah, with all
stone, the
stones.
shits?
Yeah.
So why you got to sneak in? You can't just go to that shit?
Man, it was like Well, I was drunk as hell.
Why your ass always sneaking into some shit, my nigga?
Yeah, you been sneaking
Yeah,
in
like
for
you
a
been
long
sneaking
time,
into shit
man.
since I known you, man.
I'm not on that no more. This was probably 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But I did sneak into Stonehenge. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was drunk as hell. I was heartbroken, and I was coming back from the festival. And we on the road, and I just seen Stonehenge. And
Nigga,
shit.
this sound like a goddamn
movie
Netflix
or
series.
something,
Yeah, fucking
I was
independent
drunk
movie and
in
shit.
Stonehenge.
I jumped out the car and I just got in. I think you had to pay to go. You know what I mean? Felt like an
Wow.
important place.
That's crazy.
Wow.
It's
That's
tight.
some
That's a
nigga
good
shit.
place.
That's some nigga shit.
I be in Africa a lot now though. That's what I really
Yeah,
be
we
on.
know.
Yeah,
Because we be trying
So
to
this
get you.
is-
You've
this
been in
is-
Africa.
Do you use your powers for evil ever when you out in these places? Like, you know, do you move how you want to move? You know what I mean?
What you mean use it for evil though?
Like I don't know. Like I'm Vic,
I'm Vic Mensa, nigga.
so I need to be in here. Or like, you know what I mean? Like,
You know, I would very rarely pull that.
or
type of
you
shit.
try to be like low key.
I try to
blend
be
in.
humble. I try to be humble and just be solid. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not be fool. Wherever I go, whatever I do. If absolutely necessary, I'll do some goofy shit. You feel me?
Right.
I definitely pull it, but I generally don't try to do that. You know what I mean? I just try to set things up the right way. You know, if you honestly, if you have somebody speak on your behalf,
It make
that
it easy,
makes
yeah,
it 50% easier
You don't gotta
off
do
top.
much.
Right.
If you just,
Right.
if we walking somewhere and I just be like, hey, you my manager, G.
Right.
Talk
Right.
to them. That shit makes shit 50% easier.
Yeah, that's okay. We good. We gotta go.
I mean, we smoking weed. We gotta ask
Yo.
you a weed question.
That's reef. Come on, man.
Okay. Wait. Let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
Okay.
And then we'll get right back. We're gonna take a break. Can we take a break?
break.
Oh, all right. Let me. I'm wondering, like,
Miracle.
I'm hearing some shit.
I just heard him.
False. Yeah. Just something I've done every night since I left Twitter. Make raps for my family and friends on Facebook. It's never more than a verse or two. Every once in a while, somebody will DM me about a new album that I got coming out. I never thought that I would get the comfort on Facebook.
Facebook cares. Neither did I, until I saw a commercial for Facebook Cares program. Imagine that, folks our age getting life insurance from friends and family. All I did was make one phone call and all of my questions were answered.
Hi, it's Maurice Mo, folks, and it's true. You can get guaranteed likes insurance through the Facebook Cares program. For less than 32 bars a post, a 16 here or there. There's no hate, no pressure to actually release music. You can even go by your real name. You know, the average cost for likes, followers, and streams is $200 a week. But with the Facebook Cares program, you can get the consolation you deeply desire for little to no charge. Facebook cares, even if no one else does.
It's great that we finally get to a space where we get the likes that we deserve.
Facebook cares, even if no one else does.
Facebook cares.
I promise you could go and
Facebook.
die on Facebook.
Yeah, man.
You can go on
You
Facebook.
could go on
You know what I'm
Facebook
saying?
and die. If
Think about it,
rap
bro.
don't work out, it seems it's been working out for you.
You can't get a bunch of followers on Instagram. You can't get a bunch on Twitter. But as
But on
soon as you
Facebook?
sign up to Facebook, nigga, you gonna get
Boom.
at least 1,000 followers.
You
Just
in the
off
game.
GP of the people you met in your life.
Mute.
Any of that. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook is a dark place though, man. That shit
Yeah,
crazy.
It's a great place for rappers.
It's a terrible place too. At the
For
same time.
inspiring rappers.
I saw a post today. It wasn't even that terrible, but it's terrible to me. And they was basically saying Pam and Gina met at a telephone operating place
Yeah, they did. I seen that too.
in 1984.
I only go on Facebook if I'm
that's Salt
bogus.
and Pepper's story.
Yeah, they had Pam and Gina's.
Pam and Gina was 15 out at that time. They didn't get on like that. But the point is that they'll slap somebody else's face on somebody else's story, and it'll go viral. This is what they do on Facebook. Facebook is crazy, man.
It's a crazy place. I feel like I only go to Facebook if I'm looking for hoes from high school. My high school.
Right. Right.
Let's clear that up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that did.
when you were in high school.
That did sound bad.
I didn't think of it that way. I knew what you were saying.
The hoes you went to high school with.
Let's say that over.
Exactly.
The women you went to high school with.
Right.
Exactly.
And I'm never impressed.
Yeah, I mean,
It never feels the same when you look back.
It's not
I like
looking great.
Facebook though, because you do get connected with all them older people just to see them.
exactly.
Just
And they
to
gonna
see what they
support your
doing.
shit. And if you in this rapper and you fucking
You actually doing some shit?
yeah, you 2 years old and you post your video, your
see,
Facebook friends,
they
is
gonna
be
care.
like,
They're like Jamar Williams raps.
Yes, sir. Man, what rapping? I didn't even know. Like,
Facebook cares, bro.
might even share it.
Right. Might even get you a share. Might even get you a
Right,
share.
might get you a share.
What? A share?
Oh, you getting it in.
You
get about
are on
7
your
of
way.
them. That's
Wait,
a
man,
million.
you had a weed question.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, we smoke weed. You might as well ask you a weed question. You
Yeah,
know?
come
So
on.
like,
All right.
you talking about being in you know, you talking about being all over the place. Who's the wildest, or where's the wildest spot you smoked at? Over this time. Man. You been out? You been out
Craziest
for a
place
while?
I smoked at?
Or just got high in general. Maybe you was off some ayahuasca. I don't know.
Mine was
Whatever, you
Jerusalem.
know.
I definitely been off the ayahuasca. I was getting high in Jerusalem, in Nazareth,
Like I had.
Bethlehem,
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
South
Like that.
Africa, Tokyo,
What you
Australia.
What you smoking out of?
what they got.
Right.
Yeah, honestly, one of my favorite, like, off the beaten path smoking experiences I had was with a Rasta man named Ezekiel.
A Rasta man.
Yeah,
Ezekiel.
yeah, he lived in the woods.
Come on, man. Of course
where?
he did.
Of Jamaica?
Yeah,
Of course he
lived
did.
in the woods, like outside of
He grew his
Ocho
own shit and
Rios.
shit.
Yeah, he was growing gas though. Like, you know, 99% of the weed you experience in Jamaica
Is Reggie.
terrible.
Yeah.
Right.
it's
Terrible Reggie. You feel me? So he was growing what appeared to be some kush. It had trichomes, crystals, you know what I mean?
shit.
And
You still
I
got his
seen
number?
I seen it in the earth. You know what I mean? And then he was drying his own tobacco leaves. They hanging from the
So he
top
got
of
the
his
front so you
hut,
can roll up.
the natural front.
Yes,
so
sir.
you break a piece off. It was the best blunt I ever smoked. I ain't gonna lie
That's why I
to
fuck
you.
with the plastic bag.
I swear to God, when I was Ocho Rio,
Ezekiel.
I think I met
Ezekiel,
Chris Hill was
right
out with
outside of,
Ezekiel
like,
too, man. Come
by the-
on, man.
right by the
Ezekiel,
village
hit
and
us up,
shit.
It was
man.
right by a village, but look, it was like you had to go down this unbeaten path, and then you thought you was gonna get kidnapped.
An
going down
unbeaten
the
path.
But when you got there, it was beautiful.
Yo.
You guys are wild as
Y'all are
hell.
wild
Did he
out
make
right
y'all
now
some?
for
Did
sure.
he have any weed tea?
No, he
Ezekiel.
didn't, but he made us some. He made fresh ass lobster that he cut down the middle.
That'd be the
Fresh.
most. That's the fire shit. See, I went to DR the other day. DR was
other
cool on some weed.
Wait a minute. Come on, bro. You're not going to do that.
What?
Hold on.
Yes,
You're not
sir.
going to do that. You're
What?
not
Nah,
just
'cause
gonna-
it was-
That was in DI the other day.
It was the other day, nigga.
It was.
This is just
Okay.
the type of just shit
like
you be
a
on.
month
All right,
ago.
come on.
This is what you do. This is
Yeah.
in the DI.
The other
Ocho Rio with goddamn Ezekiel.
You kill in the woods.
I do.
Jerusalem.
Beating up
Smoking with
British
Jesus.
soldiers in Palestine. What the fuck are you on, man?
What did you think I was doing while I was in these places?
I
You
didn't know. I thought you was rapping and doing some shit like that.
Thought I stopped doing the things I do?
Oh my goodness.
Fuck.
All right, go ahead. You was in the DI.
I was in the DI, man, with my partners in the weed business actually. So we doing me and my man, me and Tokyo, we doing 93 boys. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
right now it's small batch, all grown by the guy himself.
You ain't bring that.
Ezekiel?
No, sir.
But you ain't.
By the aforementioned,
Whoa.
by the aforementioned individuals. I ain't even bringing, man. I wasn't even thinking, man. I wasn't thinking. Toke got some. We gonna get y'all right for the next episode. When y'all get one of the guys, we gonna bring y'all a pack. But yeah, so we're doing a company right now, and my partners, they got a huge growth facility in Illinois. So they always swapping out their jet and shit, you know what I mean? Like, I got me a new one this week, you know what I mean? Let's go to the DR. I'm like, boo. Okay. So I go down there. This is my first time being on a resort. I always go to villas and shit. And I realized, man, if you're gonna go to the Caribbean, man, not to take away from DR, it was cool. I'm also not like in a fucking hookers type of time in my life, so I don't know if I was taking full advantage of what it has to offer.
You weren't.
But if you just going on some chill shit, man, just go ahead and go on your ass to Jamaica.
I say the same thing, bro.
Go get the food. The food and the culture,
is the number one thing, and the culture
food and the culture.
Yes, because
like,
you got the people.
Because they're all the same. Like the geography.
I don't think niggas go to the DI to eat though.
Nah, but sometimes, but sometimes people go to the DI because it's a cheap trip.
No, I had my girl with me and shit.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah. And I ain't even on that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been on my dean. Like, I've just been on a whole different wave. You know what I mean? So what? No, I said I've been on my dean, man.
Said
like
wedding bells.
Me and
coming up.
No, me and Lil Aki. I mean, that's a new situation, but
you thinking?
Okay.
You ready to get out the game? I mean, you brought this up. I just like, whoa,
he just said he was out of town with his girl, man.
Enjoying life, man.
Enjoying life, all right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want some more kids. You know, it's my first child, man.
Yeah.
Jamal Malik X. I'll be teaching Aki everything I know. You know what I'm saying? So one of these days, I would like to be handing down my information. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To somebody that can actually use it. But for now, I'm gonna just give it to Jamal.
Word.
Word.
Put all your energy in
right.
that.
DI is like bottom of the places that I would want to go vacation. To vacation, like to kick it, just to not
now,
to be.
if you was on Jewel mode, you want to be in DR.
Right. So that's
you on Young Jewel mode.
Young Jewel mode.
If you on Young Jewel mode, then that's what you want to be. For anybody that doesn't know Young Jewel mode, just take a wild
He
guess.
graduated from Dirty Dog University. Yeah.
PhD.
PhD. Wow.
Yo.
I got one more question for you. Since you've been acting and shit, and you didn't you dress up as Prince for Halloween before?
I was Prince for Halloween. I was Prince in a TV show.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna ever be Prince in the movie. They need to have you as Prince.
100%.
Yeah,
That's why I did both of those things.
Yeah.
I think you could do that real
to
well.
be Prince in
I
the
think you
movie.
would do that real
For
good.
sure. That's entirely going down. I've been speaking that one into the universe for about 5 years.
You gotta put it
now.
together.
I can see it coming.
You gotta put it together.
Damn near, huh?
Shit, I'm about to do
it.
it.
Needs to be about, like the behind the scenes, like what he was doing when he was making Under the Cherry Moon. You know what I'm saying? Like what was happening in his life.
What was happening, right?
You know what I'm saying? Should it be ill? Cause I just feel like that's when he was at his height of like, motherfuckers was fucking with Prince. Like, yo.
Hit us up.
I be doing my research.
Yeah, y'all hit us up, yo.
man.
We got the story.
We already got the story. We
I
got
was
the guy.
definitely like, when I was first starting to get on that, you feel me? Like, I was researching shit that he was doing and then like applying it.
Yeah, nah, you were good on
applying
shit.
it, you know what I mean, with my bitches and shit.
Okay.
He was out here treating your bitches like having them swim in the Lake Minnetonka, nigga. Yes,
I
sir.
be doing that type of shit, ride off on a motorcycle.
Yes, sir.
Make you feel like you
Come
just
on,
got
man.
left. You know what I mean?
This
But
is what I meant. Like, so you do use your
one time,
powers.
I'm saying this was in the past, you know what I mean? But I was definitely trying to get this girl to call me the Messiah while I was stroking it. I must not have been hitting it right, because she wouldn't call me.
wasn't fucking with you, bro.
She also,
I am not calling it a Messiah.
a white girl, I think I could have pulled it though.
Oh, you trying to do it with a black girl?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Messiah, my nigga. That's crazy. You were going for it, man.
Yeah, you was really going for it. You was shooting the half court.
I was a kid. I was a full kid. I was
Looking forward to go in.
And it was probably like the second time I hit. Like,
Yeah, you was really,
really
going
shot.
for it. Yeah,
We
you
need
really
to
got
create
for it.
that.
You pulled a motherfucking
Create that on
court.
That was
Snapchat.
ridiculous.
The Messiah Challenge.
that was ridiculous.
The Messiah challenge.
Yeah, you know, you gotta pin your girl down, man. Make her say Messiah,
Nah, man. That's gonna get the Snapchat put together.
That needs
whatever
to get the
shit.
snip. You
Yeah,
gotta
you
take
gonna get that
part
cut
out
out.
of there.
You got to put that in what's that? U porn? What's the shit with the people? When they pay for you to watch them. Live.
Oh, right.
What's the shit?
The OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
You porn.
Whatever. YouTube for porn, man.
Man, PornTube. That sounds good too. No, I wanted to ask you something.
All of this is probably real.
Right. YouPorn is probably real.
Yeah, I'm sure YouPorn is real. Yeah, but what's the one it's called?
YouTube for porn is probably real
OnlyFans.
too.
OnlyFans is the one I'm really
I
talking
used to call that shit fans only.
It's too many different things.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. On some demonic shit, one of my homegirls came across my homie's ex on OnlyFans. This shit was so crazy. I couldn't even show it to him because I was just like, man, you feel me? Because she was on that motherfucker selling dirty panties for $300. Step on your balls for $75. Step on your neck for $85.
I told you this is real.
She had a whole menu. It was like literally an entire page of 11 size font. You know what I mean? One full page.
Wow.
And she talking about
This what you can get.
it cost this much for a dick humiliation video.
A dick humiliation?
Wow.
Dick
What's
humiliation video. She
send a
makes a video just
and
like making fun of
making
your
fun of
dick.
your dick.
You know what I mean?
You got it's people. That's some wild shit, right?
I think this shit is for white people.
People be doing this shit
That's
though.
the whitest shit I ever heard of in my life.
Hey man, I told
You gonna pay somebody to make fun of your dick?
Yeah, I mean, I read that. Now everybody
you to
kick
come
me
step
in the
on my
balls.
No, bitch.
But that's kind of funny though, the fucking dick humiliation.
Dick humiliation
You know what I'm saying?
videos.
That
Look
shit is
at you. You shriveled up little motherfucker. You think I
You
suck
done
you?
You done paid her $200 to do this to you.
I'd punch you in your face. Right in your head.
What
kind of woman is- what kind of
That's
man
kind of cool, dog.
That's funny as hell.
Hey, that's
man.
nuts. But I told you, people be on some wild shit out here too.
The world is
The
crazy.
world is
Yeah,
crazy.
it is. And man,
Crazy.
speaking, fucking, did you see? Y'all seen King Richard?
I did.
I
did.
Did
see
you?
King
Did you
Richard.
see it? I didn't see it yet.
I saw
saw it,
pieces
yeah,
and
yeah.
bits.
It
No, I saw
looked
the whole
good.
thing.
The
It's
trailer.
good.
Man,
The trailer. I fuck with
that
King
shit was
Richard.
I
good.
went and saw Will Smith.
I saw 30 minutes
Yeah,
of it.
he was here.
Yeah, he had the premiere on the
Yeah.
South Side. Yeah.
He had no mustache.
Excess 10.
No, yeah, what's with
Shout
that?
out to the
He
come
don't have
out.
no mustache.
Yeah, he
got
don't have
this.
a mustache.
No
Got the
mustache.
chin
Was
strap,
that for the movie?
no stash.
No, this is for
life.
book. This is the I'm done with the movie move. Like this is what I'm looking at.
My homie did the cover. Shout out to B Mike. He was actually in Palestine with me. He's an artist from New Orleans.
For the video for the book, the book cover is raw as hell.
He did the book cover. Yeah.
But yeah, but you
buddy,
see,
yeah.
they was trying to cancel.
they was trying to cancel
goddamn.
Will.
They tried to
Trying to
cancel
cancel
King Richard.
because
Why?
it was a story about two girls, but it was about their daddy, not about him. No.
Yeah, it's being sexist.
It was a sexist movie.
White
Just
woman sparks
of course,
debate.
here we go again. It's about a man, but they the
Well,
ones-
being about-
Amanda
instead of being
Amanda
about her,
Diva
about
had
being
said
a
something. Amanda Seals, she had
yeah.
said something originally, so it wasn't just.
she was upset.
She was upset. Like I saw that she said something.
I
So
saw
it
some
wasn't
people
just
upset on
white
Twitter.
women. Like I'm just saying, like I think just if women, a couple women in general, will probably
it's kind of like
outrage.
if you see it through that lens on face value.
yeah.
That's the tweet right there. Did they make a film called King Richard? You know what I mean? About serenity.
Right. If you
Through
look
that-
at it
But
through
it's
that
about,
lens, you
it's
know.
about this man's plan. Though.
Yeah, it's not about. It's about
You know,
them, but it's
that-
about him
that's
though.
ill because I was actually watching the Tiger joint recently too, and they go into a lot about Tiger's father, how Tiger's
watch it.
father,
Yeah, I didn't watch it
Tiger's
yet on
father
HBO.
directly orchestrated
Right.
this. He brought
Yeah,
this
that's what the
shit
movie's about.
into
It's a
reality.
movie.
It's about
He
how Richard
created
was
this
like, yeah.
star, you know what I mean, and made the best golfer
But it's
in
gonna
the
be a-
history.
It's gonna be a Serena. Movie.
he held,
Like,
he
it's
held
gonna end up
Venus
being
out,
one.
He held Venus out of juniors. He held Serena out of juniors.
You know,
Like,
motherfuckers be reaching.
the man got
They
his
do be
ass whooped.
reaching.
Motherfuckers
On
be
the
got
reaching.
whooped.
yeah. He
The
got
way I
his
be
ass
seeing
whooped
it,
on the
like,
court.
yeah,
Niggas,
the
The
you
way
know
I
what
be
I'm saying?
seeing it is that for so long, misogyny has been the complete law of the land, and patriarchy has run so rampant that the scale's been tipped in this way. So now that they got a platform or like a voice for their shit, they tipping the scales in that way, and they overdoing it.
Now they're
That-
over. They doing it with that one.
I mean,
for
they
sure.
reaching all the time. They reaching
I
left
mean,
and right.
I get what you're saying.
They reaching left and right, but that's just the way the universe works.
Right,
is that
right.
when shit been all out of balance this direction, it's gonna be all out of balance that direction. Like I was talking to my little niece, And she was telling me that she go to school up north, you know what I mean? She's like white passing. She go to an all-white school up north pretty much. And she like, yeah. She like, all the kids in the 8th grade gay. You know what I mean? She like, if you see 2 boys, if you see a bunch of boys hanging like this, she talk to them, they be like, she be like, y'all just friends? They be like, nah, this my boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like, she said all the kids in the 8th grade, these are her words. All the kids in the 8th, she's in 7th grade. All the kids in the 8th grade gay. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. But also, like I'm saying, it damn near makes sense because it's been so tipped for so long. It was like, if somebody called you gay when we was in 8th grade, you know what I mean? That's the worst thing they could say about you if they really could get people to believe that.
And y'all frowned upon Boosie. This is what he said. This is what he said. And y'all said no. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there.
All I'm saying.
I'm gonna leave that there.
But did you see when the gay man ran up on Boosie?
He said that was fine.
That was for a video, I think.
Yeah, it's another angle. Where
The man said it was fake?
They all.
Boosie said it was fake.
Boosie made that.
I mean, clearly it was fake. Boosie didn't make that.
I think Boosie.
Why would
I mean, he said it was fake though.
Boosie didn't make that because Boosie didn't bug up on the man. That didn't make Boosie look tough.
Nah, he didn't.
I don't think he was trying to look tough.
but
I
he had
think he
his
was
baby.
trying to look like a victim.
The funniest person.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm
me. You see what I'm saying?
my son, and this mother gonna rap on me.
That's what I thought he was trying
Hey,
to
the funniest thing I seen in the Boosie saga was when Boosie was talking to Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson was like, "Oh, you got such a problem with gay people? You think maybe somewhere
Deep down
you
inside,
might be gay?
you might be gay."
You know what I mean?
Yo,
Wait,
that's
so-
how I felt about Boosie though.
Wait a minute. But here's the thing.
I ain't got nothing else to
Is
say.
Mike cool with y'all making fun of his voice and his lisp like that?
It's just
Like,
way.
can you do that
In front of Mike.
in front of Mike? Can you be like, hey Mike, that time when you was like,
Why would you do that?
Why would I do that?
Why would I
in front of
talk
Mike?
like Mike in front of Mike?
I
Unless
got
he
the
wanted me to
utmost
I know-
respect for
talk
Mike,
like me.
but it's also funnier to tell
He
a
gonna
story
walk up
as
to you.
Mike.
Yeah, when you tell a story about being with Mike, it's like you
In
gotta.
Mike's voice.
No,
I got the utmost respect for Mike.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
gotta-
gonna
you gotta-
test his gangster.
Hell
Clearly,
no.
Boosie didn't want to test his gangster.
I mean, he didn't have Boosie that had nothing to prove to me by doing that.
No, Mike.
No, I
wanted
just
people-
mean when-
Mike got.
when-
not
voice,
gonna do
you
that.
gotta- you
When
gotta say
Mike
it.
laid out what a lot of us have been thinking, you know what I mean, to Boosie, Boosie was like,
He ain't gonna bug up with
no,
him.
man, I ain't
No,
gay,
I ain't
man."
gay. I ain't gay, man.
Nah, man. Good.
Come on, man.
I don't.
Come on, dog.
You know what it is? I don't think that he's gay. I think that he probably just is
Something happened
amazed
in
at
prison.
at
That's
how,
the way
something
at
happened in
how
prison.
shit, at how shit is.
He grew
like,
up in the South, bro.
He
His
probably
people
is amazed.
Like
at,
they don't
what?
be going up. Like even
I think when you care that much, though, I mean,
It's something
and I won't
wrong.
say nothing else about it, but you know, I feel like when you care that much, then it's probably because you got some personal connection. You know what I mean? In one way or another.
Right.
It's striking a personal chord when you care that
right.
much
Doing
about something
something.
that doesn't directly damage or affect you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
it's not about me. It's about the kids. That's what he keeps saying.
Is that supposed to
It's
be?
about the kids.
That's supposed
I'm like,
to be
your
his
son
voice.
like yeah?
He got kids, man.
Is one of them gay?
Shout out Boosie,
I
man.
don't know. Maybe he did some sissy shit to him. Like, that's
Right.
some sissy shit.
He seen his kid.
Go on in there and
do some
fix
gay
your
shit.
hair.
He threw
He said, put some lotion in that motherfucker.
That better be a Boosie fade.
Yeah, they
Kid
gotta
came in
get
without a
he
Boosie
said,
fade.
Now he
Right.
said they gotta like, came in and tried to grow some braids.
Came in without a Boosie fade.
He's like, oh no, not my son, nigga.
The gay shit is taking over.
And he on braids now.
He growing his
Oh
hair out.
Lord. He gonna do him too. He gonna do she gonna do everybody.
Take his son virginity at a certain age.
Yeah.
Like, what, they were like 15, 13?
Y'all ever been
Yeah,
in that
it was
deep
mad.
You
south?
talking about it was cool.
Y'all
That's-
ever been to the deep south though?
Nigga, that's raping a kid.
Yeah,
It
I was
is.
about to say, yeah, he
It
had his
is.
son sexually assaulted. Yeah.
That's,
Yes, he did.
well, why you just say it like that? Though? You're
It's-
like,
yeah,
it
it's
was cool.
sexual.
Nah,
But
what
it's-
he was saying about him maybe having a gay tendency or something sensitive. I was like, well, he did do some wild shit. Like on the other side of that, like having his son assaulted by.
I think he's just ultimately very misguided.
He is misguided.
I'm
He's
just
from
saying
this deep
it's
south.
sexual. It's sexual assault in 2021.
Yeah, I guess.
It was
In
sexual assault.
1998, it was not sexual assault.
When it happened to Wayne, it was
It's
sexual
still
assault,
sexual
and it
assault,
happened to
bro.
Wayne the night before 1998.
It's just nobody.
And Wayne
cared
definitely
then.
got on TV and said, "Yeah, I got raped." You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
it's definitely
and they
sexual
joked
assault.
about it.
Now I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was 13 or 15, I would have loved if a motherfucker would have just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
got
yeah.
me some pussy.
All
Like,
these teachers sending pictures.
That's
I
what
was
I'm
trying.
saying.
I was trying hard as hell to get some pussy. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute, wait.
13, I mean, I think 14 was when I first got, you know what I mean, some pussy.
Right.
I was trying so hard when I was
I
13.
worked for it.
If a motherfucker had just
Gave it
to me, just been like,
set the shit up.
I wouldn't have been upset.
Exactly, and it wouldn't have been sexual assault.
I wouldn't
Yes,
have
it
been upset, but it still is sexual assault when you got a grown woman.
It's called consent.
You can't give consent
give
under the
consent
age
as
of
a child.
What you mean? You
16.
can. What you mean? You can fucking have your kid turn them back. You can make your kid whatever they want to be nowadays. What
That
you
shit
talking
also
about?
weird in my
And they don't
opinion.
have to be 16. So why can't you? If
Yeah,
you say
I
you
mean,
want to have sex,
I just,
shit
I
weird
think
in
it's,
my
I
opinion,
think,
too.
But listen,
I guess because that's
that's
a
not even the
life
point.
choice thing,
The
and
point-
this is a
but this
taken
is-
from you thing.
this is the point I was about to make. Let's take a break.
I swear to God. Because this ain't the right topic. This
Yeah,
is the
let's
topic
get up
that
outta
be
here.
getting niggas.
We definitely want to
This
get you
topic
out.
be getting niggas. Man, come on, get up out of here, man. You out this shit.
Yeah, we ain't even get to the King Richard shit. We didn't even get to make the transition anyway.
No, we're gonna do it when we come back from the break.
You talked about King Richard. They bogus.
I watched 30 minutes of it.
Are you looking for a legit source of income? Do you bank with Chase, BOA, or any of the credible banking institutions? Then maybe you too can achieve financial freedom. Now I know you want cars, clothes, hoes, bottles at the club. Baby girl need them bloody shoes. I'm attorney Daquan Davis of Card Crackers, and we have the answers to wiping out debt and building fake credit, as well as additional services. Take control. Who you gonna call? Card Crackers. That's 1-800-FINESSE. That's 1-800-346-6337.
We ain't got no more. We waiting on them to
don't
pull
know.
back up.
They pulling up.
Why
on us
don't we?
soon. Yeah, you ask them. Go ask Al and them.
I mean, but no, man, you ain't finna talk shit about them, and you ain't bring us no 93 boys.
They definitely
I got
brought us
you
some.
next time.
Know what I'm
They
saying?
definitely brought us some shit.
They brought us some dope.
Yeah, they
when
brought us
came.
some
It was good too.
I'm gonna bring y'all some packs.
Come on,
And
bro.
my
We
man
need
Dan
that,
gave me
bro.
hella weed on my birthday too this year.
Yeah, nah. We
shout
fuck
out
with
to Dan.
Viola
We
though.
need that. We fuck with
Definitely fuck
everybody,
with
bro.
Viola. We ain't gonna just keep it one. Everybody.
Yeah,
we
no.
fuck
What
with
else?
everybody.
I'm
What
doing
else you got
business with
going
them
on
niggas.
other than making weeds and shit?
Rocking with them. I just moved my studio, man. So I'm working, man, constantly recording.
You still on Rock Nation?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So I'm working,
You got-
constantly
Have you
recording.
had dinner with Jay-Z?
Yeah, you took the dinner with
that or
Jay-Z?
what was it, 500,000?
Okay. What
Yeah.
you taking? The dinner with Ho?
Nigga, take the money. What you mean?
I'm gonna say, having had dinner with Jay-Z,
You gonna take the money?
will you take
Well-
the money?
What would Hov do?
Exactly.
Yeah, would have took the money.
What the
Laughed
fuck?
at you. You really took this.
He would have
dinner,
took the money.
You
took this
dinner.
He's crazy. He's crazy, B. He's nuts.
They said, dude. They said that the dude
Pull up the name back.
about Jay making
He ain't even finished paying. Yeah, he's like, you know what? I need you to pay for this.
pay for his own meal.
Right.
All right, I'm out.
We're gonna split the tab.
This tab. I'm out of here.
You got an album coming out?
It's not coming out yet, but probably in like,
March.
Okay.
yeah, do a
Album,
film
it's an
along
album
with
for
it.
the Grammy or something off of it.
You gonna get
This gonna go into the
Okay,
full length.
real shit.
okay.
You know what I mean? But it's probably gonna be full length though. I mean, about like 10 songs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still finishing this trilogy I've been doing.
Right.
And I'm gonna go into the full length album
Oh,
Are you the best rapper in Chicago?
by far.
Why you don't collab with a lot of rappers here? I don't really hear you on a lot of songs with a lot of the guys.
I've never been
And I
collabing
know-
with a
and I-
lot of people, actually.
Okay. So, right, that's just not your.
Yeah, I never really been on that, but
Are
I've
you,
been working with my guys, working with Joey Park, working with Chance.
you back,
been doing
y'all back
records.
working?
Yeah,
Y'all
we've been
got
doing
some music.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of records.
Are y'all gonna finally give the people what we want?
Do the gang tape?
I mean, what?
Yeah, that's
just
one of
all
the-
that's
that's
one of
definitely
the
one of the
things.
things
But I'm
we
just
want.
saying, are y'all gonna give the people what they want? Like I feel like,
You mean musically?
yeah, musically, like y'all gonna give the people what they want, or what y'all gonna be doing some experimental type of shit, you know, like.
I'm in support of giving the people what they want.
So some hop, some hip hop.
You know what we want from y'all.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm asking you, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's primarily hop. It's a lot of Thelonious beats.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Thelo.
A dude named Gold Hayes. We've been working with
I
him
know
a lot.
Gold Hayes.
Okay.
Gold Hayes hard.
Y'all don't got no
Smoke
ass on
on.
there?
Nope.
Yeah, we got some ass. We got this we got a joint, man, that was me, Joey, and Chance over at Ass Beat. One of the nastiest Ass Beats too, actually.
Come on, bro. March, we can start expecting to see this onslaught of
Yes, sir.
music's coming
Yes, sir. Yes,
from
sir.
you and the crew and everybody.
Yes, sir.
All right, all right, man. That's why I'm looking at you. Like, all right, man. All right. Well, okay. And we need to get out of here, but we were gonna talk about, they was trying to cancel King Richard, and then, it was a whole big fuss about the Ghostbusters movie, right? And then now they trying to cancel the Ghostbusters.
Oh, that's why Ghost Lives Matter.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Did you see that?
You saw the
little
special,
news special?
the new special, the
The
Ghost
one that
Live.
had just came out on
Yeah.
CNN.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, something like
It's
that.
like CNN.
Yeah,
I
some-
seen
it's
there was
something like
there was a
that.
debate about it, whether or not
Right.
they matter.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Man, we're
We
gonna
gonna
close
close
let
with
y'all
that.
check it out.
These the guys, you know what I'm
This
saying?
Smoked Out Saturdays, man. We back.
Man. Vic
back.
Mensa. Shout out to the guys. Shout out to Ill.
Man, shout out to
People in the audience.
Shout out to Jewel. Shout out to the guys.
Shout out to the
Staff,
staff,
our super staff,
the Hip Hop Museum,
and the Hip Hop Museum.
Jamal Malik,
Of course.
Flower shop.
Jamal Malik.
acting like a
laughing.
perfect angel the whole time. Just
Right,
with
didn't
your-
disrupt.
It's so
Good.
good, man.
Didn't disrupt
Yeah.
us.
All right, man. Yo, check
Yeah, let's
this out.
check this special.
Good evening and welcome. Tonight we hear a story from the fringe. A simple question: if all lives really do matter, then do ghost lives matter?
Grace and peace, grace and peace, grace and peace. My brothers, my sisters, my ghouls, my goblins, my living and my unliving, my undead as they may call you. I'm just gonna call you brother because that's what you are to me. I am the prince of the poltergeist, the grandeur of the graveyard, the prince of the poltergeist, the grandeur of the graveyard, the prince of the poltergeist, the grandeur of the graveyard. My brothers and sisters, I'm here with you tonight.
What began as a minor complaint from an obscure community began to have real-world consequences.
Paranormal antagonists like Lorraine Warren have tried to prevent normal, honest, good ghosts from hunting houses.
Very often, you ghosts who have inhabited wonderful old Victorian homes for centuries and are cast out when new, young, hip owners move in with their sage and their Palo Santo trying to evict hard-working, honest spirits who have inhabited these neighborhoods long before they were trendy and had Whole Foods. What about those ghosts? Where are they supposed to go now?
Let me see what the live says. I'm trying to see the comments, my brothers and sisters. I just want to know what you're doing. I want to know where you're at, who you're scared this week, who's trying to kick you out, who done brought some kind of preacher, whatever the hell, to try to get you out the place that you own, that you were first.
Amongst the commotion, one rose above the fray and became a key voice in the struggle.
It only takes a little bit of life brainwashing, life brainwashing, life
brainwashing to activate the coon chip in every goon, goblin, or ghoul. Coons like Casper, the friendly ghost. I tell you one thing, brother, there's nothing friendly about a coon to me.
After seeing the video of Michael Myers being hunted like a dog in the street, and they played it on the news, in the movie theaters, everywhere, over and over and over again, what we wanted people to know was that ghost lives matter too.
As the movement began to pick up steam, the leadership's credentials came into question.
I identify as a ghost, yes, correct.
Well, there has been a lot of speculation, a lot of questions, people questioning your credentials. Are you even a doctor?
The people want to know my credentials. They're questioning my credentials. They're questioning my credentials. Transylvania Academy, graduated at the top of the class. Monster University, graduated at the top of the class. Hogwarts, masters.
For centuries, ghosts have been stalked, hunted, victimized, and abused. Their contributions to modern society have been stolen or overlooked. They have pioneered cultural phenomena such as ghosting or ghost riding the whip, and yet they are persecuted. Gentrification, paranormal profiling, ghost busting, and other forms of oppression have left the ghost community in search for solutions.
Laws like stop and frisk. Just the other day, a few of my ghost friends and I was with Ghostface, a couple of the Pac-Men, and we were chased off the corner like hoodlums. We weren't hunting anyone. We weren't doing anything.
The Ghost Lives movement was subverted by what seemed to be a lack of support. The GLM rally was empty. The streets, the parks, not a single sign. In the end, no one showed up. When asked why the rally was a failure, Dr. Slumar replied, "They were there. In spirit." This has been Dutch Woods, with an SOS News special report.
Told me don't rush to get grown. Drive slow, I'm on the low creeping. I'm snooze button balling, trying to get some more sleeping. The flow dirty, but I ain't about to do no sweeping. Alarm clock, phone both beeping. Tick tick, blowing up. Not I'm even showing up. I'm in that Willy Wonka elevator, cheap and going up. I'm the candy man, homie got the tool like a handyman. I ain't looking for little girls dropping the candy van. Need that 18 and over, let me see some IDs. Got the cold shoulder, now they warming up. High knees, used to holler at these hoes and bang like IVs. Let every one of them know who